guys, welcome back to the channel. So on today's episode, we're going to be working on Mater here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to do a triple turbo fabrication. So it's probably going to be a few episodes, but we'll see what we can get in each episode. So what we're planning is, the reason we're going with triples is we want to get some reaction. Since the truck is standard, every time we shift, we end up losing boost. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do triples because, you know, 3 is better than 2 or 1. But the goal is to get around 700 to 800 horsepower. So it's not that high, but you know, that's with sixels. You can't aim too high because it's hard to make power with them. Once you hit the wall, like around 550, 600, you hit a wall right there. You need money and deep pockets to get further up the line. So the plan is we're gonna go ahead and I think what we're gonna do, since we're gonna work with what we have the ranch hand. If you guys remember on that video, if not, you can check it out on the channel. We have the ranch hand. We're gonna take the turbo off of that truck and we're gonna go ahead and set it in the valley, which is the 472, and the 472 and in the valley. And then here on the sides, we're gonna go ahead and choose VGT turbos. And the reason we're gonna do that is for reaction, because the VGT turbos, they're good at reacting. And is it gonna work? We're not sure, because I haven't seen anybody do VGT turbos. So it might work or it might not work. It might go really slow, sliding down the road, but I don't know. We're here to test, so that's the fun in it. We're gonna try it out and see if it actually works. If it does, it's good. If it doesn't, then back to the drawing board. So as you can see over here, what we're gonna be using for the, so we're gonna go ahead and use these. These are the, if you look, this is the pedestal for the 05. We got one here and then another one here. This is another turbo right here. So we're gonna be using this turbo to mock up these two pedestals to mock it up. So what we're gonna do is, if you come over here, we're gonna have to remove the batteries, take these batteries out of here, and somehow we're gonna have to fit them. I don't even know where, but it's gonna be right here. We need to have both turbos right here, the VGTs right here, so then we can have them feeding together right here and then get close together and then feed into the 472 over there. Let's see, it's gonna be interesting. So for now, what we're gonna do is I'll probably set you guys up in a time lapse here, and then we're gonna start getting ready. We're just gonna go ahead and take the batteries off and kind of get it ready so we can start fabbing up some of the pedestal situation here. Then we'll do that, and then we'll give you guys an update here once we get a little bit going. Okay guys, so if you take a look at here, we got the first pedestal in here, roughed in. Just look at that beauty right there. They look really nice welds. They're pretty good. So that's for the first turbo. So far it looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and set the first turbo down, mock it up style. It's a little wiggly, it's a little bouncy, but there she is. Ding. Okay, that's the first turbo. Looks kind of good and it's kind of funny. So that's the first turbo. We're gonna work here, so that's good. So now we're gonna start to try and mock up the second one. And it looks kind of hard, but I think what we're gonna do is remove this battery tray, and we're gonna see if we can set the turbo in this area right here, somewhere on here, where it's not in the way for this pipe, the exhaust. And then this is the exhaust coming in from the other turbo. Over there's gonna come in like this, from there somehow like this, and like this. So we kind of have to keep it in this area somehow. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to take this off and then see if we can mark up the pedestal. Probably we're gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to anchor over here on the studs maybe, because there's nothing else over here to put the other pedestal on. So I think we're gonna see if we can jimmy rig something up right around here, and then so yeah, we'll go ahead and start working on that and then see how it goes. Give you an update later. There we have it, guys. So there we have both turbos. So we got the second pedestal done here. You can see here the little compressor wheel has left the chat. It's a big hole right there. So this is the second pedestal here. Let me show you guys. So what we did is we just put a little piece of angle iron and then drilled a hole and then put it on the stud here, and then we ran it up here. This is just we're probably gonna have to put a bolt here, that way we can take it apart. When you take it apart, it doesn't get stuck. So for now we just tacked it to hold it in place for mocking up purposes. So it looks like it's pretty good. It's just probably gonna need another support right here to here, or here to here. I'm not sure yet, but it looks like it's doing pretty good. We just ran into a little problem here in the front. You can see right about here, this is where the air filter, let's see, it's going to be sucking air in through here. So it's going to be kind of close to right here to the manifold, or the exhaust side that's coming out right here. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to go ahead and drop this turbo, take it off, and then drop the pedestal here, mock it up and change it up a little bit, and drop it down maybe an inch and hair change, so it gives us a little more room, so we can go down, and then that'll give this, so we can get the air in through here without having to melt. It's kind of close, so it might melt the rubber boot that goes on here. But for now, we'll go ahead and keep on working on that. We'll go ahead and take the turbos off and lower the bracket and see. I'll show you guys here once we redo it again and try it out. We went ahead and finished up the pedestal here, and she's ready to go now. She's all set up. We lowered this down. It was this high, so we just went down another inch right here. That was good enough to get it done. And we also added this extra support right here. That way it didn't wiggle around so much, so it's not wiggling around. But yeah, we took off the tensioner that goes right here. That way it was easier to tie in the bolts. So it's got one bolt here, and one right here. You can't really see very good, but it's right there. Those three. With those three and this one right here, I think we're gonna be good. If we need, once we put them on and do all the piping, we might, if we see that it needs it, which I don't think it will, we might add another support from here to the turbo if it needs it. But for now, so we could run the pipes and everything, and it's the support's not in the way, we'll just leave it like that. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and we got the turbo here. We'll just weigh just for fun, see how much the stock turbo with the pedestal weighs. So let me set it up right here and see how much she weighs. So as you can see, she weighs, let me lift it up again. Okay, so 46.2. or 46.6. And just for fun, let's weigh the. This is an S300, so you know your regular S300s. So 25.2. So as you can see, they're these. Well, it does have the pedestal, but still these stock VGT turbos are pretty heavy. If you're thinking about doing this at home, they're close to 50 pounds each. So let's go ahead and set it up right here. Let's take another look at it. There's that one right there. Let me put this other one. And there she is. Ooh, come back. Okay, this one doesn't want to stay. But this is roughly how it should sit like that. So let me see if I can put something in here. Well, that's how it should go. So now she's ready. So for on the next video, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and tie these down with bolts, set them to wherever they're going to be. Just put bolts everywhere so they're stiff, and then we'll go ahead and take out the VGT turbo and the downpipe, and then we'll go steal the S400 off the ranch end and get all that set up here, so we could start fabbing up all the piping. So on the next video, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and fab all the piping, hopefully, or the majority of it, and then yeah, that's gonna take a while. Which I don't know when. Hopefully we can get it out by the end of next week, maybe, because during the week I'm gonna be slammed, so I'm not gonna have that much time to work on it. But hopefully on the weekend I might get some time so we can start at least just kind of designing the piping. But for now, I guess that'll be it, and hope you guys enjoyed, and then we'll see you guys in the next one.